maximal in apo, è una droga. Guarda, questo maximal in apo, aspetta, diciamo.
This is what we call Kerum's Cross. Kerum's or Christ's, doesn't matter. Kerum used to be a mayor. He's campaigning again. He wanted to build a statue of Jesus bigger than the one in Rio de Janeiro, but yeah, had to settle for a smaller cross. Okay, I'm gonna keep mostly to the main road today. Just wanna test the footage, test the battery, the cam, the works. So not gonna be a long walk, but I'm gonna show you other places some other time, not today. Okay, part of me wants to take that side trail. It's been a while since I took one. This is my first outing in a while, so this is gonna keep it nice and easy for today. I love coming here, soothing, refreshing. Sure, it's not as wild as some other regular forest is out in the rural areas or other parts of the world that, you know, have jungles right next to them. But I guess because I grew up here, I'm kind of used to this. I don't know if you're looking for a little wild adventure. There's a few spots here where you can definitely get lost in a way. I mean, you won't get lost because it's kind of impossible to get lost here, but you can go off the trail, and there's a few spots that I lost myself into a few times over the last few years when you want to go away from all the people because it's so close to town. There's lots of people here, especially now during this, I'm not gonna, pandemic you know, restaurants are closed, cafes are closed, gyms, fitness centers, they're all closed up, so people come here. And today's Saturday, so not the best day to come here because it is crowded. You saw kids earlier on, and yeah, I used to come here as a kid with my bro and cousin, but yeah. Let's see, you want to go for a hike and get lost? It's easy. It's easy, although I'm not going to do that today. I'm not going to do that today. It's just an easy walk, talking to myself into the camera, just assuring anyone who sees me that I really am crazy. So hopefully the footage looks good. Of course, it's gonna be untouched, unfiltered. The way I usually keep my footage. Anyone who knows me knows I'm too lazy to, you know, just put in an extra work to make it look, I don't know, quote unquote professional. I'm not about being professional. I'm very casual, very amateurish when it comes to certain things. And yeah, I don't know. Look at this. You put a filter to this. The DJI Osmo Action is fairly realistic. Like what you see is basically how it looks like in real life from what I saw online, from the reviews and footage comparisons. So you'll get fairly good idea of what it looks like here. I'm not using any extra gear, no microphones, no filters. The lens that came with the camera is what's on it. That's it. As much as I love videography, cinematography, and you know, seeing the world through a lens, through someone else's lens, no matter how edited or unedited it is, I have my own. I like to think I have my own style, so it's been my philosophy in life, I guess. Like, do the things your way. Like, yeah, listen to others, but I don't know, a lot of people, they either forgot or, you know, they put you in these boxes, they give you these templates for life, and that's not how life should be lived. I used to do that in a way for myself during a certain period of my life, but the more I grew and learned, the more I realized it's just not worth it. Like, if you can live life your own way, like, no matter what other people think, if you're not, you know, breaking the law or something, hurting other people in a way, physically or emotionally, like, you ought to be good. And that's worked for me. That's worked. I met a lot of different people, weird people too, which is usually a good thing. By the way, they're restoring these old houses. There's a bunch of them here, handful actually. People use them to store stuff, keep cattle on, cows and stuff. Because back in the day, people grew vineyards here. As I said before, lots of trails. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed I'm not using them today, but like I said, I might take this one though. This one can be tricky. Okay, we've been at it for an hour. Battery lasts, I don't know, hour and a half. Should have brought my poles. The shoes I'm wearing, they're really city shoes, and these old stones and moss on them, slippery can be. Alright folks, yeah, not many people taking this trail today, so that's good. I think that's a helicopter in the air. It's not a boat, although there's a lot of boats today. As you can see, even though these are all, you know, well taken care of steps, like human made, it's still kind of wild. Gotta watch out for the leaves. Wet leaves, easy to slip on. And trust me, the rescue service, even though they can come here, it's fairly easy in a way. I mean, it'd still be a hassle, but yeah, I don't want to give them extra work unless they don't really need, right? So yeah, due to some personal stuff in my life, those who know me, that are aware of, which I'm not gonna talk about today, don't want to make this depressing, but you know, I'm in fairly good mood, even though in theory maybe I shouldn't really be. See, one wrong step. I'm actually happy to be out here, to be alive actually. I always took this trail here. Trust me, you want to get lost, that's the trail to take. Yeah, Marjan Hill, those who know, those who may not know, city of Split is on a peninsula, and Marjan Hill is on the western edge of that whole peninsula. Like, this whole thing, like this whole hill, I mean, had people in the past decided otherwise, they could have used it to build houses and stuff. See, gotta be careful. And yeah, the city may be different today had that happened, but it didn't. Bobog. Čekamo, a? O, to je to. Good girl. Guy said she was waiting for me to pass by. Alright, testing out the new DJI Osmo Action in action with 4K resolution, 30 frames per second with rocksteady on. If you made it this far into the video, hope you enjoyed the sights. Hope I wasn't too boring for the first actual hiking video that I made. Well, second, but using good gear, so to speak. Because if you watch previous videos, yeah, wasn't all good. So can't wait to get home and trim the video a little bit. I've got another camera for those who watched my movie reviews. I still have that old camera. It's not that old, a few years, but a little bit grainy. I mean, it shot in 1080p, but footage was still grainy and not exactly most convenient for the outdoors. So I'm hoping that DJI is all it's supposed to be, because I've read and saw nothing but good things, and I'm gonna keep doing these. Yeah, Marjan Hill Park Forest. If you're ever in Split, seriously, do yourself a favor. Even though it's a beautiful town, you want to come up here, you know, be out in the fresh air, sea and pines mixing. Oh man, I love the smell of the pines. Bug. Yeah. Okay, this is dangerous. Especially with shoes I'm wearing. So slippery. Adidas, made for city, not hiking. Although they do make hiking gear, hiking shoes, track shoes, running shoes. Yeah, the ones I'm using definitely city shoes. Can't wait to get home and see this footage. Oh yeah. Yep. See, I told you I'm gonna stay on the main trail, so to speak, and here I am off the trail. Old farmer trails. Man-made, but still dangerous and wild. Yeah. Okay, I can smell the sea. Seriously, people, there's very few countries, if any, as far as I know. I claim to be smart, but I don't know everything. Croatia is one of rare countries where hills and mountains are right next to the sea. So you can literally go, if you come in the summer or spring, or even in beginning of the fall, like September and October, like you can still go for a hike and then go for a swim. And just for reference, the mountains around this town, their tops are covered in snow, and they're at about 1300 meters in altitude. The tops are for Mosor around 1350, I think. Not sure about Kozjak. Yeah, the girl you saw running, that trail that she's taking, we call it trim trail. Has a bunch of stops along the way if you want to, do push-ups and stuff, and bunch of stations goes all around the hill. And yeah, let's stay up here above the main road. Trim Trail Marjan, yeah. Those signposts should be updated. Uvijek, pomalo. Old guy saw a camera on my head. See, I want to take this trail one day. High schoolers, college kids. Oh well. I'm gonna keep recording either until I get off the hill or until battery runs out, whichever comes first.